What's up, everybody? Liquid Snake here. Logged into my Jersey account. Wrong one. Let's get into the other one so you can see my password. Wrong password. My wrong password. My right password is 123456778. Just in case you guys didn't know. I have no idea what I want to play with today. So let's. I'm really tired, so I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna explain the X-Saber deck for today. Or actually, nah. Should I explain it? Sure, I'll explain it because I think the other video didn't give it too much justice. So let's explain it card by card and why I picked it. Let's pick Grand Soil. First of all, the reason why I picked Grand Soil is a very good target in this deck. It's a lot of graveyard manipulation with Voltro, Ragigura, and Golem's Emergency Call. It manipulates your graveyard a lot. It's easy to get 5 targets in the grave. And especially when you special summon, you get a Monster Reborn effect with it, so it's pretty cool. You get back like an Amber's Blade to keep on the field or a Dark Soul, so if you get like Darkhold or something, you at least get a search. Especially if you already have a Saber on the field, you summon him, get Ragigura, Ragigura gets his effect, get a Voltro back, you special summon back your Voltro, that could be pretty easy. I don't know, he's a beater too. Who doesn't want a beater on the field, so that's pretty good. Oh my gosh, shut up, phone. And yeah, I don't know, he's just a really good card overall, and I don't know, it just... I'd run in anything that has Earth, but and this deck would probably just be 1 because 3 would probably be too much. Because that guy that had those 3 Grand Souls in that deck, and then that fits that deck. This one it wouldn't fit it. Just 1 is fine. So 2 Arabellums, basically a Spirit Reaper, except for the whole not being destroyed by battle thing. Make sure their field's clear. You attack directly. It's a -1 out of their hand. And also, if they have a Gorz and another card in their hand, you attack. Gorz activates first, and then the other card gets discarded, so it's not too bad. And he's a really good tuner, by the way. I wish I would run 3 smashings, but the whole point of this deck is just to overwhelm with attack and not really destruction. When it comes to destruction, you're mostly destroying the back row and nothing else, really. But 3's too much. I think 2 is perfectly fine. I don't like this X-Saber that much, but he actually does work out a lot, especially when you have to defend. He's basically the Spirit Reaper of the deck. It just sucks. If you keep him in defense mode for too long, you lose a grand. So trying to use his effect too much, you probably end up losing all the life points that you have. And yeah, I just wouldn't bother with it. So, but he's actually not that bad. I would like to think for 8s. All I can do is think for 9s, and that's kind of annoying after a while. And 5-2 as well with Naturia Beast and Barkion helps out a lot. Well, with Barkion, I mostly would use Arabellum and another level 3 like Dark Soul or Ember's Blade, so it's not too bad. Another good reason is because of Bogart Knight. 3 seems like a little bit too cloggy, so I only run 2. You could easily make Hunley with him and Pashul into a level 6, pop 3 other back row if they don't have any protection, which is really good. And I don't know, Bogart Knight, I don't know, it just gave the deck an extra boost when it came out, and I think that's pretty awesome. So Dark Soul is the Sangan of the deck, except he can search whatever the hell he wants. He doesn't give a shit. He do whatever he wants. But you can only search once per turn, and he has to stay in the graveyard. Back then, you could throw him to the graveyard as many times, and you would get a search for every time he was sent, so that's pretty damn good. But not anymore. He's been dumbed down, so as long as he stays in the graveyard, you get at least 1 search from each card that's in there. So Ember's Blade, you know, it helps recruit monsters. It's very cool. You just keep throwing him away, and then eventually summon out a Dark Soul so you can search or Pashul to stall, depending on your preference. Especially when you get Golem's Emergency Call, you get even more search power. Since you have 2 more on the field, just keep ramming and start getting your monsters on the field. Voltro, a lot of people run 3. I like running 2. Run 2 is perfectly fine for me, honestly. Have 2 X-Sabers on the field. Summon his ass out. Special summon anything for free, basically, as long as it's level 4 or below. And it also helps manipulate Graveyard for Grand Soil, which, you know, is a really big boss monster. I recommend Voltro at 2, not 3. 3 is a little bit too much. I can't stress that enough. 3 Full Home Knights, it's a free attack negation, and the cool thing about it is when you destroy a Raikou with it and it gets targeted by a Raikou, her effect or his effect, whatever that is, looks like a chick, her effect still goes off no matter what because it only has to destroy it by battle. It doesn't have to be on the field, and it destroys by battle but never sent to graveyard, so as long as it destroys it, it doesn't matter. And if it gets destroyed in the process, you still get your summon, because like Shura, I don't know if you guys read it, it says destroy and send to the graveyard. This just says if this card destroys a defense monster your opponent controls by battle, and that's it. It doesn't say anything else. You already fulfilled the requirement, so if it gets popped afterwards, you still get your thing. So 3 is awesome. 3 attack negations, hell yeah, and it can only be used once. I always thought it was once per turn. when we barely started playing with the X-Sabers a long time ago, but it's only once while on the field. Regular, I always thought maybe I should run 2, but I think 1 is perfectly fine. Basically gets your cards back to your hand, brings back your hand to the way it should be, keeps you at an advantage point, easy to do the full throw loop with. But though it's easier if you had 2 of them, but I'm still debating whether I should run 2 or not. But I think 1 so far has worked out, so I'll just keep it like that. Magics and traps. Let's go to the staples: Dark Hole, Heavy, Mine, Monster Reborn. Mine is really good in this deck because it helps you XYZ a lot easier in tune because you have a bunch of tuners and level 3s XYZ with, so I think it's not that bad. Monster Reborn, obvious. 2 MSTs, you already destroy a lot of back row with a Hunley, so why run 3 when you can already run 2 and just get rid of the cards that, get in the way. 3 upstarts, doesn't matter how many life points they have, you will knock them out in 1 turn or 2, depending on how big ass monster you summon out. Goes Emergency Call, it's good at 2. 3 is too much as well with this one. It's easy when they try to Dark Hole, you go into Emergency Call, get 2 Dark Souls on field, you get 2 searches for that turn, so it's not too bad. Grace Force Truth, one is fine since you only run 2 power shields anyways. Use it when it's their end phase, so you don't get to skip your battle phase that turn, so it's not too bad. 2 Saber Holes, free negation as long as it's not by a trap or magic card. 3 is too much as well. Card's really freaking busted as long as you have an X-Saber on the field, though. If you don't have one, it's useless. Sullen Brigade, obvious, more protection. This already offers enough protection, but this offers protection against magic and traps, but mostly this. Same thing with Starlight Road. I'm a dumbass because I don't have a Stardust in this fucking extra deck, but I should have them in there. I'll probably add it later, though. See, if you look at my extra deck, there's no fucking Stardust, so I will eventually add one. And Retro Tribute because mostly I tend to have Dark Souls on the field, and if I know they're gonna wipe my ass out, I might as well wipe both of our asses out at the same time, and it helps out getting back field control as well. I'm thinking about putting this guy right here because he gets an easy search off Torrential Tribute. Ah, where's it? Okay, there you go. Garson. When this card is on the field, it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard by card effect. Add 1 X-Saber monster from your deck to your hand. This card gains 200 attack for each face-up X-Saber monster you control, including himself. So he's a big beater while he's on the field. If you have a field full, and if you have like 1 face down or 2 face down, trying to tribute, you get your 2 searches right away. Like Dark Soul, you have to wait until the end phase, so it's not too bad. Alright, so that explains the deck. Let's do it for the side. Virus for rabbits, Chaos Dragons, anything dragon related, gets that shit out of the way. Gemini Imp against X-Sabers. I mean, oh yeah, it could be a use against X-Sabers, but mostly against Dark World since they're really annoying. Plus, you wouldn't want to full troll loop them. I mean, Golems loop them when you're running X-Sabers because that'd be a really dumbass idea. Kinetic Soldiers for heroes or anything warrior related like Samurais. System Downs for machines. Bottomless Trap Hole just for more field control. Another Saber Hole for field control. And Mirror Force, just that random Mirror Force just because I think it could help, but I don't know. I haven't used it yet, so who knows. Side deck Gaia, he's a beater, and you can sink into Golems if you don't have if you already use your Hunleys up. Barkion the Chariot Beast, you can easily lock down with this deck if you have a full field. Especially when you summon out beasts, it's just they try to get in your face by summoning out shit. As long as you have X-Sabers on the field and a Saber Hole, you're safe. And as long as you have Solon, and if most of the time destruction effects come from magic cards, and you have traps, you have to set them, so you have time to protect the Chariot Beast while that happens. Scrap Dragons because of level 8s, you can destroy your own Dark Souls and even Garsoms if you have any, and easily get a search off of it, so it's not too bad. Should have a Stardust as well, but oh well. Souza gets rid of those stallers like Marshmallow and Spirit Reaper. It's really good. I didn't think he'd be that awesome, but I think he's one is needed because 25 beater 7 level is not too bad. 2 Golems because it's actually possible. If you wanted to, you could actually use the XYZ level 9. I don't know why you would. It's kind of dumb, but there's probably a strategy to it. Who really knows? But this guy's a fucking beater. 31 is a lot of attack. Gets over BLS. Gets over anything that's 3,000 like Red Eyes. Dark Metals at 28, all those high-ass beaters, and he gets rid of the cards in the hand, so it's not too bad. 2 Hunleys for back row control, 3 is too much, honestly, 2 is just enough, since you already have MSTs anyways. Exhibeetle, you rarely use it, but the time does come, most of the time when you want to get through something. You can also get your Golems in the graveyard, and he'll be 41 attack, so that's a pretty high. I'd say X-Saber, I've been debating whether to even use him, haven't really used him that much, so I might take him out, but it helps get Bogart Knight on the field and field presence for a full troll, so it's not too bad. Leviathan, staple level 3 because he's 25 beater. You can easily make level 3s with this deck. Acid Golem, same thing. This guy, I don't use him that much, but His effect's really badass, so I just kept him there. If I don't use him, I'll probably take his ass out. And Zenmain's for stalling power. Tell me what you guys think about my choices. What do you think I can change? Things like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up this video if you guys want to see more stuff like this, and I honestly do whatever profile you want. Send me profiles. Send me your deck profile, not deck profiles, your deck lists to jerisu09 at gmail.com, and if I like it, well, I'll do all of them. I don't care if it's a shitty one. I don't care if it's good. I'll, deck profile, whatever, and put it to my, I guess, the way my playstyle. But thanks guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care guys. Later.